Uh, in terms, I would say select at least one core course for the first semester, and if you are not used to living, on your own, like say in a hostel or someone, if you've never lived, I would say take two other light courses so that you become accustomed to, in the first semester to living on your own. After that, I would say take on more rigorous courses. uh, Usually it's not there's no what do you say, uh, like a race for selecting courses. Like courses are pretty much available if you're like an incoming student, because you just email most of the times your courses to your coordinator and he just allots them to you. You usually get 2 weeks after the semester starts where you can attend all courses that you like, and then if you've already registered for the course, well and good. If not, you can always ask the professor, because students do drop courses once the semester starts. So as a CIS student, you need four core courses and three electives from the computer science department itself, and then you can take three other courses from any other engineering department, but you need to get them approved by the coordinator, and there are some restrictions, but it's pretty much open ended. Like you can take courses from economics from the Wharton Business School. There are some entrepreneurship courses, and basically a wide range of electives. I would say internet and web systems under Professor Andreas Hebelin. It's usually taken in spring. So that would be one course. And another course is definitely analysis of algorithms. I mean, it is a core requirement. You either have to take algorithms or theory of computations, but I would definitely recommend algorithms. Not really. The one course, like Introduction to Learning, was pretty much what I did in undergrad. So if you already have an introduction in machine learning, I would suggest not to take that course, but to take the 520 course, which is more research oriented for machine learning. It depends on the professor taking the course and each course's requirement. So there are some courses in which if you have not taken that in undergrad, like in India, or probably it's not accepted from that university, then they won't allow you. But most of the courses I've taken, I didn't require any prerequisites since I already had a computer engineering undergraduate degree. For example, analysis of algorithms was pretty much just like theoretical. But yeah, most of the courses that I took, I wanted practical experience, so I took project-based courses. Uh, and most of them at least have a project at a final project for the end of the semester, and otherwise they have assignments wherein they are kind of like mini projects where you develop mini applications or programs. So a lot, I would say that most of the course structure is in such a way that it's practical application based, which is a very good thing because it actually teaches you all the algorithms that you're learning, you're actually implementing it. So that's another thing.